What is up, guys? More Airsoft back here with another video, and today I'm going to be doing another gear overview. And today it's going to be my new Defense Mechanisms mech belt. I just got this for Christmas, and yeah, I just did a plate gear review of my Repro FCPC, so I was like, why not? Let's do the belt. So, just first impressions of the belt. Cannot do a review yet since I just got it 2 weeks ago. Yeah. It is way more rigid than some other belts. So, for example, I got my last belt, which I've been running for over a year. It's a replica of the Ronin belt. There's the Cinchi. There's like I don't know the particular model, but the most common one with the deep. Don't use the replica belt for rappelling, or you're gonna fucking die. So, I don't believe people even rappel with these. I think it's just for a helicopter and vehicle retention, so you don't fall off the fucking thing and die. It's not actually for rappelling off of zip lines and other stuff like that. So yeah, that's like a harness. Anyways, so I had the setup I have in the mech belt on this, but then I took it all off and then put it on the mech belt. So now I just have one rifle, two pistol, Kiwi, and the Safariland GLS replica. It's like TMC or something. So yeah, that's the setup for this. Pretty minimal. I'm just gonna use it as my backup belt, but I don't want all the bulk. Just the base to do the basics. Yeah, this one, if you hold one side, the other side's just gonna flop down regardless of the weight. So if I hold this side's just gonna flop down. Yeah, but with the mech belt, it is much more rigid while still conforming to your body. If I hold one side, the other side will flop down. I can't really do this with a camera. Focus. But if I hold one side, it will flop down, but not to the regard of this drop adapter is just way too long. That's why I can't really get the thing in frame. But it won't drop down it won't sag down like how the Ronin build does. So rigidity is very nice. Construction is very nice. It's stitched. It's like stitched twice or even 3 times right here. It's stitched nice in the places where it needs to be. Full Velcro adhesion, just like the Ronin belt. It's got the new faux. They call it Molly, but it's not Molly. Molly's weaving it in and out. They call it the Molly Plus system. It's hidden, and the weight of the item goes on the belt if you weave it through. So that's pretty cool. Very low profile, but it's definitely not as stable as regular Molly where you weave it in and out the pals. And the adjustment, one tip on the adjustment, if you're going to get this belt, listen to them and order it a size down. Because with the T-Rex speed belt, the T-Rex speed belt is very similar to this one. It's one of the main competitors, similar to this design. It's better to order a size up because you get more like space with the Tegris and not just the floppy nylon webbing. But this one, it's made different and it's just Tegris all the way through. So just order the size down. You'll still get the full Tegris all around the belt and the internal Molly Plus, whatever they call it. So yeah, I ordered the size up. It barely fits my thin ass waist. I'm a small. I'm not even that small. I'm not like a extra small. Anyways, yeah. So order a size down if you fit in between the sizes. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Just got a nice mini Cobra buckle. And yeah, it's a nice belt. It's rigid. It works for your body. Handles the weight pretty good. And yeah, considering how much shit I have on here, it's kind of expected. It would kind of flop down a bit, but definitely not as much as the replica Ronin belt. All right, we're gonna start from the left side, your right, to the right side, your left. So first, we got a single Glock. It's the double stack. It's not the Glock. It's the double stack single Kiwi pistol mag. I'm not gonna bother shaking it upside down because I'm gonna have to fix the camera and that shit. So let's not do that. But retention's really good. Drawing the mag's really nice. The Kiwis, they're notorious for having the retention way too tight out of the box. So if you just take the insert out, I'm not gonna bother with that, but it's just attached Velcro. If you take the insert out, then you use a heat gun, hair dryer, or lighter, and you bend it inward, then the retention will be less, and then if you bend it outward, the retention will be more. So I bent it inward just a slight, so I can get the retention less than how was crazy retention out of the box. If you pulled out the Kiwi and you don't have an inner belt and the belt's around you, you're gonna hit yourself in the fucking face with it. That's how much the retention was. All right, so there's that, and it's attached using one wrap. That's how the mech belt was designed. Use their Molly Plus or one wrap, not regular Molly. So you got a single 5.56 rifle. Got some airsoft mags, fitting great. I ordered the air horn pouch with the mech belt since it was like on clearance, and I'm like that fit a rifle mag, and it was under half the price of the rifle mag. So I was like, screw it, I already have rifle mags. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Whatever, I can use it for grenade or something. So yeah, and it's actually one space of Molly or pals or I'll just say Molly. It's one Molly space. I expected it to be two, like the Kiwis, but it's actually one. So I thought it wouldn't fit the mag out of the box. But normal mag pouches, they're wide horizontally and slim vertically. This one's slim horizontally and wide vertically. And if it was a Kydex insert like this one, it would not work with the rifle mag. But since it's elastic and it expands, fits just fine. Re-annexing, it's not as good as the Kiwi, obviously, since it doesn't have the Kydex insert, but still, I can do this one hand all day. So, yeah. Defense mechanisms, air horn pouch, repurposed as a rifle mag pouch. We got the Twin Falcons dump pouch. As you can see, it's been through some shit, but the finish for Chinesium, this is probably the best Chinesium gear you can get. Some people call it the cry of Chinesium gear. Twin Falcons dump pouch, great, and it can roll up too. It's not as big as a lot of the other dump pouches. It's only 2 Molly spaces, but that means you can also mount it onto a rifle mag pouch if it has the pals on the outside. So there's that. Nice little dump pouch for when you need it. I got the idle gear replica of the LBT 9022 IFAP. I was planning to get a real one, but the board, yeah, I was planning to get a real one, but to my circumstances, I cannot, and I'll have to wait for a bit. So yeah, but it's attached using some malice clips. So I just weave the Molly in itself in its own pals, by the way, like so you can disable it or just not use it. Then I attached the malice clips because with the Molly it was like riding. The pouch kept moving up and down way too much. With this one, I thought there would be some play. Yeah, there is some play if you put some force on it, but it's very, very minimal. So yeah, I just used malice clips for that. And I got some off-brand Chinesium tourniquet hanger. And then I retained it because this is an airsoft belt. If I can't get my TQ quick, under a second, I'm not going to bleed out. And this, it can fall out pretty easily if you get snag on injury. So yeah, I'm not losing my cheap-ass fake tourniquet. Anyways, yeah, retain your shit. As I said in the FCPC video, retain your shit. Yeah, just got some boo-boo IFAP supplies in there. Moving on to the holster. This is a TMC replica of the Sapphireland 6054DL, I believe. And it's on it came with the can't see that, the low rod UBL. And I put some zip ties on top of it to minimize the move. Most people do it on the bottom, but one, I want to minimize the movement like everyone else does, and two, I actually like my holsters not being this low, but I don't want to buy a mid-ride because I'm a cheapskate. So this moves it up by like a bit over a quarter of an inch. So it rides it's like a bit higher. So yeah, but it's still comfortable to draw and clear the plate carrier. There's that. So, and I got the off-brand Chinese thigh strap, which did not come with this one. So this holster It's all right. It worked great until about 8 months ago. You might be wondering why the hell there's a bungee cord on top of it. So it might be my own fault, but I filed down. Just get it off the key. Oh yeah, it also comes with the quick release system, and it is compatible with actual Safari Land, so that's nice. So I filed down the ALS, which is this part, because I bought this to work with my AW Custom VX9, the P80 I talked about in the last video. And without filing the ALS, it would get caught up like right here. It would not fit in. So I had to file down the ALS. I did it. I removed as little material as I could so the gun would fit in. And I thought it'd be all working fine, but 8 months and now the ALS does jack shit and it doesn't hold in the pistol. So I have to get this plastic cord, the bungee cord, and use it as a level 2 retention system. So even if the gun gets pulled, like snagged on by something, the band's gonna keep it in there and snap it back into the holster. Does slow down my draw about 1 second, even more if I mess it up. So it's still not the worst draw, but definitely slows it down. Rather have my draw be a second or two slower in BB Wars than me lose like a $200 toy gun. So that's just me. But if you aren't gonna use it with the P80 and not gonna file it down, I'd say this is pretty good. It's gonna last you. But if you do modify it, just be aware that might make it wear even more and not work. So yeah. So if I didn't file it down, it would just work just great with my new Elite Force Block 19, I'm pretty sure. Now it's just way too loose. So yeah. Back on the KOLS. Yeah, so that is my mech belt overview. I used to have the other one on the Ronin belt, 2 pistol, 1 rifle. But if you angle it, if you angle it and then you move it up, you get more space. If you move like the pouches up, you get more space, and then you angle it so it's just as easier to grab than if it was in the regular position that people usually have, the 3 or 9 o'clock, depending if you're right-handed or left-handed. So yeah, so I did that. I moved the pouches up and then angled them to get more space, which made me fit 2 rifle and 1 pistol instead of 2 pistol, 1 rifle. So trying out the setup right now because I rarely reload my pistol. Like, I don't even think it's necessary to have a spare mag for pistol for Airsoft. But just in case, I got the 1 pistol mag to tack mag my gun back up once I use it. And I got 2 rifle mags on the belt. So more rifle mags, more fun. More BBs to shoot people with. Yeah. And the rifle mags are very light. The pistol mag is actually heavier since it's Airsoft, so I'm actually saving weight by adding another rifle pouch and getting rid of the pistol, ironically, which does not apply for real steel. So yeah, that's about it. Pretty basic belt, mags, little dump pouch, medical, pistol. If it wasn't for a pistol, I probably would not run a type of belt like this. I would just mount a mag pouch, a single rifle mag pouch onto my belt, and that'd be it. But if you're running pistol, definitely recommend you get a battle belt like this one. Yeah, that about sums it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one. See ya.